Alrighty, I do believe we are now live. Today we are jumping into some Oxygen Not Included. This is a game I really enjoy playing. I haven't actually played for a while. When the DLC came out, I rushed and got it, but other than that, I haven't really touched it because I've been kind of waiting for a good time to do it, and I guess now would be the best time. I don't know if anybody has ever heard of it, but I'm doing the Chaos Crew play along. Um, it's a thing that Echo Ridge Gaming does, where they pick a seed and a bunch of people play it, and they just kind of compare how like all the different people's play styles are and how the kind of world turns out at the end. And I just wanted to jump into it. I don't really know if there's any uh, rules or anything that you specifically have to follow, but what I do know is that I wanted to give it a try, and we'll see how it goes. I'm a little worried because I only kind of play this offline. This will be the first time I've ever streamed it, but I guess we'll see how that goes. So, we got to jump into rolling for our first dupes. I obviously want to try and get um, the new duplicant in, make sure that's a guaranteed dupe that I have. But other than that, I'm just going to re-roll for a person to dig, a person to dig as well, and a... Where is it? A researcher. I don't exactly know what this map has to offer. I haven't even so much as really opened it to look at it. I have seen when it was opened when I got the seed, but other than that, I haven't really seen much, so I don't exactly know what I'm going to be doing. Um, if it wasn't for the floral scent, I probably would go with this. And I actually maybe might, because allergies aren't that bad. I'll just have to remember that. I'm going to re-roll for this one, though. I'm not going to spend, like, a lot of time doing it. I do have the mod where I could just change it myself, but I don't want to do that for this. I just want to kind of re-roll and get something that I feel that I can deal with. Um, doo -doo -doo. I don't want the decreased. This is a tough one. I'm just kind of looking at the, what do you call them? Negative trait. Because that's the thing that really impacts what I want to do. And then obviously I look up to the interest because the interest is really important. Ooh, that one's not bad. Decreased medicine, which doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll keep that. And let's do this guy. I would like to potentially... Oh, if I re-roll, does it just give me one? That's interesting. Wonder... Can I just turn this off? Because this is from that mod. Oh, okay. Oh, and I can probably set this to none. There we go. Okay, well, I do want to change the personality back to Freya, though, and lock it to that. But I do want to reroll. Oh, but then that removes it. Interesting. Okay. That's understandable. Understandable. Well, that's fine. I can sacrifice my positive trait. That's not a big deal. I probably should have just taken that mod off, but it's not a big deal. It just kind of lets me re-roll things as needed if I ever want to. Obviously, all the high numbers usually come with a bad thing. Plant murder. Nah. Decreased excavation. That actually will do it. I think those will be perfect. Alright, let's call this the Chaos Crew. And let's just embark. I think this will be good. I do believe I got the correct seed, but we'll see as soon as we load in to verify. I do play with mods. I don't know how that'll impact the gameplay with this new DLC, but I guess we'll see as we go. Alright, let's check this place out, because this is interesting. So we got the Alveo Vera. What do we require? 500 milligrams a second of carbon dioxide, but it produces 36 kilos of oxalite every 8 cycles. And then we also get a chance to get seeds from it, and it has a decor value. Let's see, how much does oxalite produce? Sublimate. I'm trying to see. This is emitting varied amounts. It really does depend on gas pressure, obviously. I just thought it would generally give me a rough number, but that's not a big deal. Then we also have the Sureberry plant, which is just a single food serving. And how much do we get from it? Can we check the database for a Sureberry? We get Sureberry. 800 kilocalories, I think, maybe? Oh, 100 kilos, maybe? I don't know. We'll see when we harvest one. It doesn't really matter. It's been so long. I don't exactly remember how you, judge it. These guys, you can shear them and you get wood. 360 kilos every 6 cycles, but they have to eat pike apple. What is pike apple? Do we have any of that? That's Idalia flower, lumen quartz, plume squash. There are so many things. Oh, pike apple. Okay, we do have some. It's all the way down there, though. Okay, so other than that, what else do they give us? Flux fawn egg. They excrete dirt. Okay, that's not bad. So they're kind of like the pips, sort of, except, I don't think the pips give us wood. Well, I know they don't give us wood. They give us wood if they, you grow the arbor trees. Then we have the pike apple bush, which harvests every 12 cycles, and it gives us pike apple. But it requires phosphorite if we grow it. What did these require if we grow it? Ice. These can grow in oxygen, polluted oxygen, and carbon dioxide. These can only want to grow in carbon dioxide because they consume it. And then we have the lumen quartz. That's cool. It has a light level to it. And then 36 cycles for this, but you get plume squash, which is terrible, but can be made into squash fries. Interesting. And a deep fryer. There's so many things. This is so cool. I've been wanting something new for Oxygen Not Included for a while. Okay, anything else that I see? In terms of plants or... Oh yeah, the Idalia flower. It's just a decorative plant that gives plus 25. I should actually get over to that, because it can grow up to 5 degrees. Oh, that printing pod looks so cool. 20 tons of wood? Jesus. That's a lot. Wood tiles. Packed snow. Alright, I think that's enough looking around. I think it's probably about time to actually plan out what I want to do. Okay, so the first thing obviously would be plumbing. Outhouse would need dirt. And this needs water. So, dirt is easily obtainable. But what about water? I believe he did mention something in his stream about this, so... Wood, 25 grams. Consumes wood in order to heat chilly surroundings. Okay. That doesn't seem to do anything in terms of water. Functional research decryptor with 1 transmission remaining. Okay, so I don't exactly know how I'm supposed to get water other than maybe potentially letting it melt. But it seems like it's too cold for that. Let's see if we have anything else in here. Okay, well, I'm not exactly sure, so maybe we're not supposed to have a sink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off disinfect, and I'm just going to focus on trying to get the outhouses. I think maybe left would be the best to not disturb as many plants as possible. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, so let's go this way. And let's make sure everything is ticked, so they pick up all the edibles. I will be pausing. I do apologize about that. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about pausing through the game, but I just feel personally that it gives me the ability to sit and think about what I want to do without just having them roam around, use resources, use time, and everything like that. I'm going to quickly pop in here while they... actually, let me set up the room. Oh, do I not have any tiles? Snow tile. Okay, I don't have any minerals, so I guess I gotta make it out of snow. Which is cool that you can even do. I don't even have metal, so I can't make a door? Cinnabar. Ooh, that's actually really cool. Metal ore... Cinnabar. What do you turn into? Mercury? What does mercury turn into? Actual mercury. That is cool. What are the properties? It melts at... If it goes above negative 38? Am I understanding that correctly? And if it gets colder than negative 38, it turns solid. Huh. And what about you? What do you need to turn to gas? 300. That's really cool. I actually want to mess around with mercury. Okay, so... I guess Cinnabar would be the thing that I want to use, but the issue is... Oh, okay, it doesn't melt till 500. Oh, the Cinnabar is not the thing that melts at a low temperature, it's the mercury. Okay, that makes sense. So I need to quickly grab some Cinnabar. Which only seems to be over here, so I'm going to grab these at a priority 6. Just grab one singular one. Actually, I think that will be fine for them to get down to there. And then while they do this, let's set up a schedule real fast. This is what I meant. If anybody knows, they know with the schedule system. I'm just going to quickly clear everything out. And then I'm going to throw all my duplicates down here. And I'm going to alternate. Obviously, I'm leaving one overlap just because of when you get a large amount of schedules, you know, just that little bit of overlap sometimes helps to have. Take off the shift alarm. Okay, we got Cinnabar. Can we make a door now? We can! Yes! Okay, well then, if the ladder's here, I'm gonna want this here, which will seal off the room, and then we can cancel this for now. Actually, I'm probably gonna regret having done that, because I'm gonna need toilets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's double check that size. That's correct. I just want those 3. If we can get to back there, then I can place snow tiles right here. Actually, if I break these, I can place the snow tiles here, but they need to be able to get to it. Well, I should actually just priority 5 it all, because if I keep making it priority 6, then nothing really matters, because it's all priority 6. So, I'll just keep it as that. Our schedule, we're doing good, plenty of time. I'm not going to worry about priority system just at this moment in time, because you never know how, or it's essentially too early to worry about it, is what I mean. Sorry. Quickly, can we finish these stow tiles? I know you're cold, buddy. There's not really a lot I can do. There's a coat rack up here, which holds 1 warm coat. Maybe we should try and get up to there. And the wood heater. Oh, yeah, that's right. What do I need to make this? Requires employment. Oh, that's cool. You can finally build ladders out of wood. I actually want to change this back to 5. Because, again, I want them to do these things over here. Dig it a 5. And then, can we come over here? Priority 6 these. Deconstructing, I should get everything back, so I think that's fine to do as well. Oh, I need to harvest these. Hold on. Let's priority 7. Anything that's a harvest. Actually, let's just go all out. Let's harvest 7 across the board. I might regret that, but we'll see. I think it should be fine, because even with this, the sureberry, I don't actually see a... What's the word I want to use? A decay thing? So I think we're fine on that. And there's Oxalite here, and it's emitting 100 grams a second, which, if I remember correctly, is exactly what 1 duplicate requires, which is perfect. I need dirt. I need dirt. Did I seriously not get dirt? Priority 6, this, right there. Priority 5, this. Let's check our schedule. Still doing fine. I'm excited to get up to this. I have no idea. Unlock research. Okay, that just sets an errand. We'll get to that in a moment. I just really want them to at least have toilets. I might actually do a bedroom up here. That might be a good idea, because I still have plenty of time. I would really like to know about the water situation, but... Well, I guess we'll figure that out as we go. Deconstruct this, and quickly make these 2 tiles. I am worried. When I turn this heater on, I'm assuming, yeah, it's gonna put out heat. But is that gonna melt everything? I mean, technically that then means water, so I guess that answers my question in the end. Let me clear these away, because they're just gonna bother me. Is this now a room? Oh, it's not a room because I don't have the... Okay, so let's just build the wash basins. I know they're not gonna be functional at the moment, but at least, I'll have the room bonus. All the toilets are functional. All the food and cooking ingredients need to go in here at a priority 6. Whoa. Oh, it gets even colder over here. Whoa. Brine ice? Whoa, what is this guy? Bamoth. Oh, their little sound is cool. This is such an aesthetically pleasing game. Did we get the room bonus? We do have the room bonus now. So, quickly I want to throw a level 6 on this door. And then also... Actually, I think I don't need to throw a door on that side. We should be fine. Can we rummage this? I'm gonna set this down at a 4. So hopefully they only do that when we need them to do it. Continue this ladder up here. Let's actually cancel this top row so we don't activate all the snow falling down. And then let's dig over to here. It's at a level 6. That's fine. Okay, who gets a warm coat? They're immune to it, so that means... How do I assign it? Oh yeah, just clicking on it, I forgot. Can we do that at a tier 7? Are they warm? Which bed do we want? I think I'm gonna go with this one. I hope these don't interfere. If these interfere, I'm gonna be so salty, because then I'll have to change my whole layout situation. Oh, and I think this might provide light as well. Brightness, 850. Okay, I'm gonna have someone throw something in here just so I can see how the light impacts. Because if the light is too big, then I won't be able to do this either. Come on. It's Ruby's current errand. What's our schedule looking like? Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna drop you to here. And can we quickly... I'm sorry, I know you guys just were about to go to bed. Can we actually just wait a moment? Just one of us, please, please. Nope, you already got the command. Okay, well, that's not a big deal. We'll just throw you guys back on nighttime and just speed it up a little bit. Two of them two of them get a bed, one of them gets to sleep on the floor, and the room did become a barracks, so, I mean, at least they'll get the barracks buff. Germs. How is germs looking? I'm assuming, are we dying off because of the cold? Current temperature, 95% Dedacycle. Okay, that's perfect. Freya, I would prefer if you could sleep up here with these guys. Oh, he's not gonna get a sleep because it's a cold bedroom. Well, that's gonna be rough for him. I'm sorry, buddy. Okay, I do still want to have you guys deliver this so I can see the light. Oh, that light is big. It goes all the way to over here. Okay, so I gotta think about this. Room above, I'm thinking then. Deconstruct this, guys. And can we prioritize a level 6 here? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. And then I believe if I free this up, that should potentially give... Oh. I'm gonna have to think about that. Actually, let's just cancel that because I'm worried that this is going to melt away all the, like, ice up here, which is good for water, but what it's not good for is losing my ability to have rooms. Until I get to... I mean, I guess technically I could try and just get down to here to igneous rock. Because I think I can dig igneous rock, yeah. I think that's a smart idea. I'm just going to have them dig these 2. No, these 3. And then they can dig these 4. They're going to prioritize up here, which is fine. The only reason I want to try and focus on getting floors is because, like I said, I'm worried that they'll just cave in below me. We also should prioritize getting up to here so they can have some sort of water. They are all germy, so there's going to be germs on everything. And I'm assuming the germs aren't ever going to die on this because of the fact it's heated. Stop zooming out. I don't want you to do that. Okay, dying on solid. I mean, as long as they don't fill it up, so if I put it down to... I could technically disable it altogether with, but I at least want it to be a little warm in here. How do I get more coats? There's the coat rack. Aha! Right here, a locker. But first I need to be able to dig through this, and I don't have anyone that can dig through that. Nope. Okay. Is this a room now? It is. So at least they'll all have a place to sleep. Now, can we move this over here real fast? Not what I meant. I didn't mean to follow their cam. I meant to move them to right here. Oh, you can only move 200 at a time. You know what? I'm actually going to cancel that. That's not that big of a deal. But what I can do now is I have the ability to build tiles, which means you, all of you, and you too. And you guys. I want to keep my floors intact. That's it. Alright, and with that, I should have the ability... Oh, wait, wood tiles. Can I build wood tiles? Requires home luxuries. That's gonna be a minute. Oh, I'm so close. Let's do this. At a priority 7. Unlock research 8. I have no idea what that means, other than it's going to unlock some sort of research, but we'll see what that is. cool little animation. I actually love a lot of the animation work they did for the entirety of this game. Eureka! We've decrypted the research portal's final transmission. New buildings have become available. The wood heater, the ice liquefier, and the wood tile. Hey, we got the wood tile! One file was labeled Open this first. New database entry unlocked. View entry. Huh. That's cool. Okay, so with that, I got the wood heater, which means that technically I think I could just deconstruct this. Which is what I'm gonna do, because I would actually like to have this room back. Which means that doing all this was unnecessary, but I didn't know. I didn't know I would have any of that. Ice liquefier. Consumes wood to melt ice into water, which... Oh, that's how we get water? I should have read this first. Let's put this right here. Unscheduled nap. Yeah, you probably ran out of energy, didn't you? Well, we are working on upgrading our stuff, guys, so everything will be okay. Hold on, yeah, let's just quickly replace this just in case those don't get done in time. You can quickly place these guys. Probably go with wood. Back down here. I know I destroyed them already, so this is all over the place, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. Someone will bring ice up to there so we can get water. Not bad. 2 cycles in. Could be doing worse. It looks like my log pile is dropping, though. And I really haven't done much in terms of progression, but we're gonna get there. Technically, I guess I can leave the door because that will be a floor. And I guess I can leave these tiles because I might need them. Then I guess we can throw some ice and wood in there and make sure we get some heat going down here. Drag outside and help Duplicants forget how cold they are. So, do they, like, go here on their own when it's actually running? Okay, it's running. Is anyone gonna come over here? Let's go to gas. Carbon dioxide isn't looking too bad down here. I'm gonna actually turn this back to a 5. Actually, no, let's go down to a 4, actually, because as soon as this turns to water, I want that to be it. 100 kilos. And of course, just as I get it out for them to go put in there. But we have 2 rooms. Everyone should generally go to sleep. I know they're going to be cold. And I do apologize to them for that, but we're going to work our way towards getting to here, which is where I think I need for another shirt or sweater. Hoping they're staying warm, because I got this thing here. Let's see if oh, not you. You're not the one. This is the important one. What is your temperature? 37 degrees. What is your temperature? 37 and 37. Consistent. Both of those guys sleep fine, but it's Ruby that's the issue. Can we sleep? How is this an unscheduled nap? This is nap time. Cold temperatures or lack of rest. Didn't have enough to make it to bedtime. Maybe that'll go away with this next coming day. Oh, that's got 500 kilos. Yeah, I'm gonna put it at a 5. Because I want them to take this out. I could get lost playing this game for hours and hours. Which I do sometimes. That's why I have so many hours in the game. We'll put this down to a 5, actually. Do want to just continue to explore as we have the opportunity. Is there something here? The nullifier, of course. That's what I thought it might have been. Should be able... Oh, I can't dig through some of these. That's fine. We'll see how that goes. Water. Let's actually place another bed because I have a feeling someone else is going to be coming soon. Or we're going to be getting another dupe is what I mean. Can we do this? Just want to kind of maybe try and build this up a bit. Should I release these guys? Because then I'll have the ability to go in and harvest these. I definitely should, if I can, try and dig down here. That should be perfect. Let's copy one of these, because we're going to want to just build that whole wall up. And then once I get these two placed, we can place another outhouse if I can mine through granite, which I'm actually not sure if I can or not. I can't. Of course I can't. Wonder what geysers we're gonna get. Okay, I'm going to disable this. I don't know how much water I'm gonna need. Assuming Ren's coming to build it, so let's place another one. Yep, perfect. You guys then can get down here and harvest these guys, which I did set up to harvest. What do you guys eat? Because I don't want you guys eating anything you're not supposed to. Just gives me the ability to go down there and up there. Should also make my way over there if possible. And down here. And that'll just keep my oxygen supply going. Oh, my dude's trapped. Can we dig at a 7 over here? Let's see. How close are we on skills? Not too bad. Wait. Why do you have extra skills? 2 in machinery, 2 in construction. Oh, because you have mechatronics engineering. That's right. That's right. I really want to get to these lockers if possible, but I don't see a route that would be possible. Who's trapped? Who's trapped? Why are we trapped? Two. Oh, because you haven't dug the thing yet. let's also continue this ladder downward. Sit downward. Just as far as it'll let me go, honestly. I just want to keep driving downward. Oh, of course I picked going right through here. That means more than likely I'm gonna need to switch my ladder to be like right here. Which maybe I should do now while it's small. Cancel all that. Cancel these two. Come over to here. Let's do a ladder through here. And hopefully that'll generally do fine. Oop, one more. And then we'll do downwards. Alright, well that's good enough. That will give them plenty to do. And then, obviously, dig right here. Trying to think. That will destroy a lot of plants, though. That's rough. Hold up. Let me think about this for a second. Because at least in my other way that I was doing, I know I'm jumping back all over the place, but at least over here, I would have the ability to, what's the word I want to use? Not destroy a bunch of plants and keep a lot of oxalite. So I am going to keep this, come on. I'll keep this going over here, and then we can move it later. I changed my mind about it, I know. Just keep clicking these, and then digging in reverse. If anyone's curious, obviously I know a lot of people who play the game obviously probably know, but this is the Blueprints mod that allows me to take that little snapshot. Okay, let me think. I can't place another bathroom in case, or for when we get the other duplicate in 60 seconds. We do have this. I guess maybe I should work on setting up power. There's no reason I can't do that now. I'm trying to think of the best place to place it. If I deconstruct this, does all the wood drop? I mean, I would assume. Let's try it. Worst case scenario, I can load back if needed. There's 16,000, so there should be at least 16,000 when it drops. I hope no one grabs while he's, like, the second he destroys it, because I don't want to potentially crash. Who knows if there's any sort of crashes. I don't know how well it's been bug tested, so we'll see. Okay. Perfect. That seemed to work like I would expect it to. Station. Research. Power. Battery. And wire. Okay, and then if I throw a pneumatic door here, 2 tiles here, and 1 right here. That should enclose that in a room. What temperature do these melt? At 0 degrees. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, let's pause. Let's see who we got. Inspect. Choose a blueprint. Duplicate skills. Choose a blueprint. This one comes with a tier 1 skill. But he's a loud sleeper. I actually am honestly okay with that because he'd be a rancher. He'd come with a tier 1 digging skill, which obviously would eventually get replaced because he'd be in ranching anyway. But for now, he'd be able to dig through things that I need. And then I can just put his bed somewhere else and he can sleep alone. Yep, I'm doing it. Let's go, Rowan. Rowan, because you like to snore in your sleep, you get to sleep all the way over here. And let's make sure you're on the proper schedule. And then, what else was there? Oh, yeah. Can you quickly come build this? And then, what else? Oh, yeah, priorities. We're going to prioritize research for them. Deprioritize for them. Ranching up. Digging up. I know ranching won't be such an important thing right now, but it will be important later. By the way, the ability to have the skills generated with them, I don't know if that's a vanilla thing. I know it was at some point, but I know they've made a lot of changes with it. But I know the mod at least allows that, so I'm not sure. But it's not a big deal regardless. Come on, where are these digs? Okay, there. Rowan's over there digging it out. What do we want to research? Which, by the way, what does research use? It was dirt, right? Yep, consumes dirt. So I gotta think about this. That's usually my first go. Honestly, I think that's probably the best still to do anyway. Stores a small chunk of oxalate with gradually releasing oxygen into the environment. Oh, that's interesting. I don't remember that. Wonder if that's new. I thought someone might run on there eventually. What temperature are we looking at? Not really that warm. Wonder if it might be worth just like loading up with batteries when I unlock batteries, because that will heat up the environment. We want Rowan to be assigned all the way over here. Sorry, buddy. I do really need to figure out how to get to somewhere where I can get them more clothing. I'm thinking maybe it might be really important to try and get over here. Dig at a 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then should be able to make my way here. And then those 5 should be all that's needed. Okay, so if I ate these, and I know I'm setting that pretty high, but the idea is starting tomorrow at least. If Rowan can go and dig those out, then there's a chance we can get the sweaters that Ren is wearing, which is a... where is it? Warm coat, which has insulation thickness. Which, that is the appropriate one, right? Ren, properties, not properties, bio, warm coat. Protects the wearer from cold, yeah. I don't know how well it's going to go trying to get, bathroom, eat. So we are going to have to move up the beds at least once. I know, I'm kind of moving them back and forth. It's probably going to seem so annoying when this gets watched, but it is for good reason. This is wrong. This is wrong. How did I manage that? Okay, we're going to just cancel this. And then we're going to screenshot this. Don't exactly know how I messed that up, but I'm glad I caught it when I did. Dig it a 5. Cancel up there, obviously. And then, can we deconstruct this one thing right here? Okay. And then we're going to set up that as a room. This is where our kitchen is gonna go. How many of these do we have? Igneous rock. I think we could probably... Close. So let's cancel this guy. We'll wait. Not yet. Once we dig a little more. I know, we'll get you guys your coat really, really soon. Hopefully. I'm gonna laugh if I go over here and it's the one that protects against the, heat. I'm actually going to pop over quickly, just check and see how the stream is going. Seems like everything seems to be going fine. I don't notice anything, so back we go, I guess. Alrighty, just waiting on Rowan, really. In terms of that, obviously over here, we're still researching. They're still building the room up here. Speaking of building the room, we can also have them do this. Come on, 3 more pieces, Rowan. You got this. We believe in you. We have a skill point yet. Rowan, that's right. I don't think it's worth getting into that. He likes critter ranching, which is why I'd probably need farming. Gee. For anyone curious, the reason why I have the natural tile, I have a mod that allows me to just place natural tiles. A lot of people like placing them manually, but I'm okay with just using the mod, and that's totally fine with me. What am I looking for? Oh, I haven't got it yet. Okay. I was looking for the little food tables. Perfect. Can we just dig this one out? Yes! Okay. Just a couple more pieces and we've got everything we need. Rummage, 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 and rummage. There is polluted ice over there, which I'm a little worried about, because once we have polluted ice, we're going to have, I actually like the texture for the data bank. I'm pretty sure that's new, because I don't ever remember it looking like that. But that is really cool. There are a lot of cool things. Like the research bar now, as you're researching, it comes over here. What else did I see that I thought was really cool? I'm not exactly sure right now, but there was a lot of cool things. Oh, it was the temperature, I think. You have, yeah, a relative temperature, and you have like a slider here that you can use. That was the other thing I saw. What do we get? What do we get? A warm coat. From cold. We'll do that for Rowan. Snazzy suit. Is that insulation thickness? Yeah, it's worse. Snazzy suit. Warm coat, yes! Okay, so everyone's got a warm coat. As long as I don't get anybody else, then they should be all warm. That actually worked out well. Do batteries count against the room overlay for this? Barracks. No industrial machinery. And I'm assuming this counts as an industrial machine. More than likely. But once they place the beds, I could actually test. I could place a battery in here, and that would kind of like verify everything for me. Let's make these a 5. You're wearing your suit, you're wearing your suit, and you're wearing your suit. Everyone's got a little suit on except for this guy. So let's give him a snazzy suit. I'm trying to see if there's anything else with blueprints that I might potentially like to change, but I'm pretty sure most of them I don't have any of the blueprints for, because I never really went about collecting a lot of the blueprints. And I don't have any other buildings yet. What's our schedule looking like? We're getting close. I know it's up here, but I like the, like, my brain processes this better, because I know that, like, this is the beginning of my day, and this is the end, and this is exactly where I am. This one, it's up here, but it's a little confusing with the first part and the end part. I think this is the when it starts to become nighttime versus like it's this. It's this gap right here, but I'm not sure. Wow, there's a lot of these guys roaming around. When you play the game for so long, I guess you never realize like how long playing this game takes. Cause like I've been at this for an hour already. Wow. Didn't even feel like an hour went by. Okay, real fast. Can we place at least a small battery in here? I want to see if this ruins the room. I'm pretty sure it will, but who knows? Why would I do those at a 7? I meant to do those at a 6. Oh shoot, I gotta leave at least one in here. Okay, they're about to complete with the kitchen stuff. That should have freed up more resources in terms of blockage. It did. Come on. Who's making the battery? Constructing Ruby. Ruby's pretty slow at it. Can't blame them, though. It's not their fault. They were born that way. Or printed that way, sorry. Not necessarily born. Okay, let's go with the bigger batteries next. I'm just gonna hop right down the list. Can we see how much dirt we have? And mark that 10 tons. Just so we can keep an eye on that. And did this lose the room bonus? Awesome! So I can place batteries in here. Small batteries. But that means I'm just gonna do this. Oh, the wiring might be a bit expensive. Yeah. That's fine. It's a little rough, but we can spare it. And the idea will be all that heat that will be being produced, because this does produce heat as well, but I don't think it's anything like this. Yeah. And that'll also give me a lot of battery storage as well. Make sure Rowan's over here. Take this out of 5. And of course, they're already going to the restroom. I'm actually going to speed up through the nighttime because I don't really care about just sitting here and watching while they're sleeping. We can pass that up. I just always forget, and then I forget to go back to the slow speed. Oh, that's fine, Rowan. You can sleep. Actually, I would prefer if you don't sleep there. Rowan, you were supposed to be in here. He might be a little extra sleepy because he had to get up in the middle of the night because I woke him up. I wonder if this guy counts if I keep it here towards the room bonus. Let's go ahead and place the... Oh, I haven't researched it yet. Let's do this. Sorry, switch and focus on ya. And as soon as we get that done, we'll deconstruct that battery. This room should now be a mess hall. Perfect. Maybe we'll have a great hall pretty soon. And that should put most of the temperature up there. Kind of wondering if this counts as anything specific. Or if I could put it in there. Because it's a plus 20 decor building. I'm going to build it and see what happens. Let's place it right there. That's still a barracks. And it's getting the temperature of all those batteries. I'm cool with it. Okay, did this ruin the room? That doesn't ruin the room. Interesting. Nothing is being researched, which means that I completed the water cooler. That room is now still a mess hall because I haven't placed the thing in there. 6. I really want to see if this, because I think you need... Actually, that counts as a plus 20, I just realized. And you only need a fancy decor item. I've never seen that before. It's a great hall! Yes! I don't know if this guy counts, but either way. Got to a great hall already. Set every door to open except for the bedroom door, because I don't... Actually, I don't see any flying bugs, so even the bedroom door. Oh, set another research, because apparently I'm done already. Oh, I'm on fast speed, that's why. See, I told you I would forget. I knew I would forget. Skills. Okay, so this is the rooms. What I want to do is prioritize these guys. And then also the same down here. Let's do granite, because that's what I have more of. And normally I wouldn't worry about replacing the floors, but like I said, I just don't want them to melt. So in this one case, I'm okay with replacing my floors. I'm gonna actually cancel these guys because I want the ice to potentially stay as long as possible. I guess I would potentially maybe even like to store these in carbon dioxide, but it doesn't seem like anything I have access to goes off, so. I can deconstruct these wood tiles now. Just get as much wood back as possible. Oh, I could probably activate this again because I might be needing some water soon. Food, 11,000 calories. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to start worrying about food soon. Maybe get a planter pot. What seeds do I have? I think this is the only one that actually grows anything. Requires phosphorite, which I do seem to have a lot of, and gives me pike apple, which pike apple can be cooked into pike apple skewers, and that can be... Nothing happens with that. Okay. That's not bad. Let's see, how much phosphorite do I have? 2 tons. At 5 kilos a cycle, did it say? Kilos. Yep, 5 kilos a cycle. That's not bad. I think I did see someone got a skill, though. That would be Freya, which is advanced research. And I guess they can take farming. I am going to skip this print that's coming up in 0.6. I'm not probably going to get them because of the fact that I do not have access to any other warm sweaters. Technically, I could try and get down to this one, but I think it'd probably be a good idea to just ignore it for now and just keep with 4. Might not be as fast as other playthroughs, but might not want to jump the gun too quickly. Or not, yeah. Uh... Okay. I'm trying to decide because I'm pretty certain that the large batteries will in fact, trigger the room bonus to not work, but, you know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the jumbo batteries will take away from my room bonus. So if I place them in there, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. So I'm just going to maybe stick away from that. These should be good in terms of if the floors melt, you'll be fine because you'll still be a room. Research. Let's do this one. That makes sense. Coal generator. Someone else earned a skill point. Finally, so we can get more people into the digging, so it's not just one person trying to dig all this out. And on top of that, not even the person that prioritizes it. Come on, guys. Take this out. I know, you desperately want to go down, but you don't want to clear out the areas we already have. Once they dig through this, I might set up my kitchen area more towards like how I kind of keep it in the end. We have plenty of dirt, it seems, so I really shouldn't worry about just focusing on getting myself food or whatever else we need. Should probably chop those down up there. So we'll do a ladder on a 7. Harvest everything at a 7, like I said. Okay, so with the kitchen dug out now, I'm going to pause for a quick second so I can kind of design this. Okay, so it'll be a 6 and 1, 2, 3, like that. We can remove the corners because I won't need them right away. And then ladders with a door right here. And then we only need... Actually, we could just dig that whole area out. That's not a big deal. Just cancel this side because I don't need that. And then in that same vein, we can set up the bathroom, which would be here, at a 6. Actually, I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to do it like that. And then we can dig back there. And the purpose of that will be for any, like, polluted water or anything like that. I can put that over there, and I should be able to set up some sort of, deodorizer as it comes out so it can catch any, polluted oxygen or anything. I harvested those plants. That's still not enough food. Okay, so... let's set up planter box. Farm tiles, maybe. Oh, planter boxes. Trying to decide, because... yeah, I should do planter boxes, because then I can just get them from the top. But to grow these, what do I need? I need them to be in any atmosphere, which works totally fine. From a temperature of... -14 to 55. Alright, yeah. So I can kind of grow them anywhere then. So I'm thinking right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let me do the calculation of these. It would be... 267 kilocalories a cycle, which I think it is kilocalories. Where is it? calories. Yeah, 1,000 kilocalories. I thought so. So we take 1,000 kilocalories. So it's 4 of them. And I have 4, so we need 16. Did I get that right? 16, I did. Take this whole thing out. And we'll throw one more on here. Just to be sure. Alright. And that should be our food source taken care of once they go ahead and do that. Our batteries are up there. The temperature. Generally staying around 20 degrees. Wow, we are flying through this research. Obviously, not really flying, but we are not going slow by any means. I'm gonna grab the rock crusher, because normally I would probably go with plumbing and stuff, but I don't want to go with plumbing because I'm afraid that all the pipes would just burst if I tried to do it, so gotta kind of think about that. Okay, planter boxes. And we only got 4 seeds, that's right. So I guess we should start getting these planted as quickly as possible. Priority 7, maybe? Oh, actually, no. Let's just set his priority to be farming and ranching. Throw in. Let's go. Fertilizer, which was just phosphorite. And if I'm not wrong, I don't actually think phosphorite has that many uses. Med pack, fertilizer, pinch of pepper nut. Mammoth patty can be made into phosphorite and clay. That's really cool. Wait, is that what I think it is? Is that their It is! It's what they excrete. They eat this and they give this. And its sole purpose is to be made into clay. That is really cool. Okay, I'm gonna definitely enjoy messing around with that. Alveo Vera seed. We're gonna take this because unfortunately I can't take any of you guys. I really would enjoy to take you guys, but I can't do it. Let's see what we would get. Nope. Oh, that's such a good one. They'd be a cook. They'd be a... Oh, and they're immune. Oh, so I actually could take it. You know what? I think I'm gonna take Ashcan, guys. I literally just said I wasn't going to take one, but here we are. Okay, I didn't really think of this. Think about this. Deconstruct building 7. We gotta be fast. Because Ashcan is gonna need a bed. Can we do this real fast? Please, someone? I want him to have a bed on his first night. Hurry, hurry. I wonder if I should begin changing the beds to granite. I'm kind of thinking that's probably a smart idea. We're actually going to give him one more work day real fast because I'm pretty sure these guys aren't going to finish in enough time. Granite. Come on, Ashcan. Can we very quickly do that? Make your bed, make your bed, here we go. And got it, just in time. Ashcan, this is your bed. And then we're gonna quickly place these guys down here. The room's still the same. Oh yeah, I should quickly finish that because that ruined our room bonus. Oh no, it's a great hall. That's right, it won't ruin the room bonus. Copy these over to these. And then I should quickly get down to here to try and get more seeds. I didn't set those priorities crazy. I did set those priorities crazy. Doing really good so far. I'm really proud of this. I was quite worried with it being on stream that I'd be quite what's the word I want to use? Nervous about the whole situation and it would really mess me up, but I think it's doing fine. And now you guys aren't going to get that room bonus because it's time for you guys to go to bed and you opened it up. Okay, let's do automation next. And then I need to switch these guys' places as soon as I get this done. And have we got our final skill? We have Ruby, your hard digging, and Ashcan. You can go right into grilling. I'm gonna assign everyone their hats before I forget. Improved farming. And you're gonna be digging for now, even though I know you will be a mechatronics engineer. And then one more thing I'd like to do, if possible. I'm trying to remember how you do this. I know there's a way. I'll poke around at it while they continue doing what they're doing. Vitals. No, that just... Oh yeah, it is this. You click on one of them. So, we'll start with Rowan. Go to Blueprint. And I want you to be... Rowan would seem like he would wear this. Can't really see because of the whatchamacallit he's wearing. Let's do Ruby next. Ruby is gonna wear this. Ren is gonna wear this. Freya, definitely the jersey. And I feel like someone else is missing out. Oh yeah, Ashcan. We'll give you this guy. You get the undies. We need to get more of these seeds. Wonder how everyone's doing generally. Stress seems fine. Wonder what the oxygen looks like. Maybe this one? Oof. Yeah, it's a little rough around the bedrooms. How would I compensate for that? Guess we could try and move some oxalite over there. Maybe dig up some more oxalite. Should probably dig into this area because that'll release some oxygen. That's the only close area that I really have that has a lot of oxygen. I know there's oxalite here, so if I dig up this, it'll also have the same effect. And that also gives me a chance to potentially get a seed. Once this finally gets done, then I can destroy this and kind of like move my whole setup. But I'm not too worried about it at second because of the whole waiting on research anyway. Maybe I should just go around digging these all up and try and getting seeds. All the ones that don't destroy anything that I need, that is. So this. And then let's quickly try and replace this with a granite tile. And if one person would build this one singular ration box, then I can destroy this. Quickly copy all the settings over to here. Level 6, all of them. Perfect. And then that should trap carbon dioxide in there. As soon as you destroy that, I'll place this, destroy this, and put the other science machine there. This actually should be a room. What are we missing? Laboratory. Oh, 2 science buildings. That's right. Place this guy here. Deconstruct this at a 7. Oh, I forgot to dig this down so we can actually get in there. And he's probably been trapped in... This little guy's probably been trapped in here this whole time. And with that one out of the way, then I can place the supercomputer down, which does need water, so I will have to worry about this. I know, we're missing a research station. It's okay. No need to stress, guys. We will get it taken care of. Why is the... Oh, because it's granite. I was going to say, why does this one look different? Can we change these guys' materials? Everyone, I want a quick rebuild. Same for anything else that uses wood that I can potentially replace. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna actually cancel that because it deconstructs it. Yeah, those are gonna have to wait. Why are these metal? Huh, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. I guess I should calculate how much I'm using. If for these, so that's 20, 40, 60, 80. It's 80 kilos a cycle, though. So I'll have to get away from that pretty quickly. Okay, I want to quickly destroy those. Destroy those. That. And then we cancel this. And that should give them the ability to go down as long as this ladder's complete. There's so many of these bombleths everywhere. It's like a mammoth, but with a bee. Ooh, I just now noticed I should also dig over here. Actually, just dig straight here. Cancel that one. Oh, that should give me wolframite, too. I saw wolframite here. Hey, why aren't you guys finished with your beds? Oh, because it sets it to a level 5. Oh, well, guess you guys are sleeping on the floor. It's not my fault you guys decided to do that. No industrial... Ah, the... Why didn't I think about that? Let's put this right here. And let's destroy the Y ridge right here. What's our priorities looking like? Wants to destroy that, which I can bump you down to a 6. That's not a big deal. This should have freed up all this stuff for us. Ah, finally, my area is done over here. I just now realized. See what I mean? It's filling up on carbon dioxide, which is absolutely perfect for when we do get stuff that decays. I'm gonna check the temperature over. Whoa, why is that one glow? Whoa, why are they glowing? Wait, why are they glowing like that? I'm so confused. I've never seen that. Oh, because I'm on relative temperature. Wait, no, even absolute temperature. That is cool. That's gotta be something new, because I've never seen that before. It's cool that this game is still changing, though. Because, like, I remember when I first got into it, and there were so many things that, like, are so different than they are now. As an example, one of the big things that stick out in my mind is the steam turbine. If I quickly pop into research and I come up here to renewable energy, you see how it's got these little like sprockets or whatever on the end for the steam to be sucked up into. Before these were little fans, so you see how there's 5 of them. There were like 5 little fans here, and you could probably still find videos and pictures of stuff on it of it on the internet. But it was so different than it is now. And then there was the... I haven't actually seen this in a long time. I think it's called the ore scrubber. What would it even be under? Radiation. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure even what it would be under. There's germs. Ah, right. No, that's the al. It was somewhere. It was something like in here, but there was like an ore cleaner, and essentially the idea behind it was you cleaned it of all the germs, and things worked so differently then. I don't even know where it's located because I haven't used it in so long. So I assumed either it's like not around or I just couldn't find it. But game's really advancing, and I love every second of it. This game is absolutely amazing. In my opinion, obviously. Can I priority duties? Yeah, okay. Are these reachable? Let me show navigation. No, they're not reachable. That's why. Dig at a 7 right there. You're almost finished with your bed. This toilet, actually, I'm gonna crank these all up to 7s. Because they were all 5? I definitely thought I had it higher than that. But I think that cleaning toilets is a pretty important part. Because I think they need to use the bathroom. We can also quickly dig this up. That would be very nice. Trying to see if I can start to see anything outside of these biomes, because these biomes are cool and everything, and I do want to continue to explore them, but it just seems like it's all the same. A slush geyser! Oh, okay, this is water. This is a water source. Comes out at -10, which means it'll kind of warm up the area a little bit. And it's idle, so that means it should start erupting soon. How would be the best way to get down there without destroying any of the natural terrain that I want to keep? Because I would like to open that up as quickly as possible. Oh, here's the teleport output. So I can get stuff from the other planet. I don't want to click that because I don't want to risk starting anything with that planetoid yet. I haven't even seen the teleporter. Okay, okay. Well, I guess what I'll plan then is I'll at least do it at a 5. I want to just plan a way to get here. So 1, 2, up. Up. Here. I actually do want to disturb those. Actually, no. I want to keep as much naturally growing as possible. So 6 here. And then let's just dig our way up. That'll allow us to get in here and harvest that. But also, we can do this. Which, if you don't know about this, this is just the way to, kind of like, dig your way up without having to place anything down. I think that will do. Actually, gotta dig one more, and then that'll do. Okay, that'll free that up. That allows us to get access to power, which means we can keep researching stuff. This needs to be increased, so someone could finally come do this. Because I don't know what's up, but no one is coming to empty that. And I don't see any buttons to force anyone to empty it. Maybe if I set it at like a 9. Oh, and while we're here, is there any way deconstruct this at a 6? And then open you at a 7? No. Deconstruct at a 7. Because then I should be able to place a ladder down there. Okay, I think I may have broke this by turning off allow manual use. So I'm gonna deconstruct this and replace it, because I don't exactly know what's going on with that. And it's not giving me any hints as to what to do. I mean, there's no reason I guess I can't also set some dig commands to go right to there. And that'll allow me to unlock more of the map over there. Ooh, what's this? A cot, a storage, and a wood heater. Where did our ceiling collapse? That actually might be an issue. Not if he finishes the ladder, but he's not gonna finish the ladder, is he? Ren, finish the ladder. Ren, what is going on with you? Oh, okay, I see. Ren, build the ladder. That is literally your only way out. And look, you've probably trapped Ruby down here. Okay, there's the uranium ore pocket, whatever you want to call it. This now should be a laboratory. It is. Oh, that gave me aluminum. Never know when I might need a little aluminum. It's already started erupting, the cool salt slush geyser. Okay, so we just need to get to this before... I don't even know where I want to drop it. That's polluted oxygen down there. Is there any germs on it? No. Actually really close to getting to it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why can't I get to it? Ah, because of that. Let's set a ladder up here. And then with that, how should I expose it to? Because if I don't want to drown all the squash. Oof. Yeah, there's not really a lot of places I could go with it. I think my best bet, if I wanted to generally keep as much squash as possible, would be dig here and here. And just do the same on each side. And the idea would be just to essentially drop as much of that water as possible. Those are 6s. Let's do research. Just do the next one. I'm not really too worried about that. I know they're probably going to get soggy feet. Yeah, no. I'm trying to think if it's worth it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep them away from soggy feet for the moment. That at least just gave it a little bit more room. Or at least gave me the access to give it more room if needed. Okay. They'll work on that some more. Should continue to expand upwards, obviously. What's our oxygen looking like? It's looking rough. I need to figure something out. Because I don't have any algae. Oh, this is a rough one. Ooh, I actually see warm temperature down here. Okay, so if I continue it downward, this is actually livable. Maybe it might be worth moving my base down to there. But that might ruin the whole spirit of this whole DLC. So I might just try it out here in the cold, survive it out. Because they're all set to endure everything fine. And I think... Actually, I'm going to temporarily turn this off. Put it down to a 1. And see how that goes. Pull out the liquefier before I forget. And the only reason I want to do that is because I just want to see how it oh, wait. Did I lose my... I didn't lose my Great Hall. So the wood heater does count. Ooh, for this type of playthrough, that's perfect then. What is brine used for? Is there any uses for it in here that aren't normally an option? Nope, seems like it's all just normal. Obviously, I'm probably going to desalinate it. The brine is this one, which means 2100 for water. Okay, and they're making water, I would assume. Let's actually make sure we track how much ice we have as well as how much wood we have. 14 tons, or 10 tons, apparently. Why does this thing still have wood? How much are you using? 20, oh, 20 grams a second. That's 600 times 2. That's 1200 grams a cycle, which would mean 1.2 kilos a cycle. That's actually really not bad. So it might honestly be worth leaving it if it does help, or if they do need it. Well, if they need it, they need it. So I gotta keep it anyway. I just mean in the sense of like, it's not gonna make or break us or anything like that. Everything is so cold on this map. Some biomes are colder than the others, though. I'm seeing like up to -40 in some cases. But in other cases, like in our main area, I'm seeing down to like -20. So I don't think I have to risk anything unfreezing yet. That did get us liquid pumps and everything, so that's good. How are our plants looking? Whoopsie. That was a lot. Just want to make sure everything is set to harvest, because that seems really important. Let me think. I'm trying to think if it's worth even getting into the sleet wheat, or if I should leave those so I don't disturb them yet. I mean, what does sleet wheat need to grow? It needs water. Well, I'm glad I didn't choose my ladder system right here, because I believe I would have chose it right here. Actually, no, that would have worked. It's still fine if I want to put my ladder system here, because I don't think that POI is going to interfere with it. The brine is just going to continue to build up. Maybe it might be worth checking out some of these geysers just to see what we get. Wow, almost 2 hours in, and almost got all the regular research done. I guess let's do airflow tiles next. And that'll leave us 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 things of regular. Oop, I didn't undo something, did I? Nope. Okay, so this will take care of us on food, hopefully. Oh yeah, let's try and get a grill. An electric grill down. I didn't even think about that. Let's put it right here. Make sure it has power. And then again, I shouldn't have to worry about the floors for too long, because it seems like our temperatures are doing good. I don't even know why I went ahead and set up all these with regular tiles, because it seems like by the time it's going to be an issue, it won't actually be an issue, because then I'll have, like, plenty of resources to work with. So I should have just waited for that. I'm sorry, Ashcan. I know you're... Actually, let's wait for you to finish digging first. Then I'm going to have you stand right in that spot, which will open up the most of the area. Aha! We hit the right side. So we know where that planet board, or planet edge is. Or planetoid edge, probably. Let's see, what's our skills looking like? Look like Freya's gonna be getting close. Obviously, because they're the research dupe, which means they get the skill boost, so that kind of makes sense. Can we prioritize cooking for this dude? And let's cook pike apple skewers forever. And let's set consumables pike apple off. Then I'm thinking these two can be set forever as well. And we'll remove sleet wheat grain, and which is not possible, and spindly grown fruit. We haven't unlocked anything for squash yet. Rust and the electrolyzer. I am really desperate on oxygen. What happened? I think maybe just expanding too quickly? Or maybe I just need to open up more of this oxalite, because we got plenty of oxalite. You know what? Actually, I'm going to pause for a second, because these just use ice. 20 kilos a cycle. We have 90 tons of it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to grab planter boxes. Place, like, I don't know, that many? Actually, this needs carbon dioxide to grow, so changing my mind again. Right here. How much? I've kind of already opened so much, and I don't want them to have to run all the way down here just to... Yeah, let's do it. Let's just throw 6 of them down there. Let's dig right here at a level 6. And, oh, I'm sorry. Regular tiles let you run faster. True, that is true. You are right about that. Okay, well, that's good to know. I was really worried about the temperature thing, so that's what really bothered me. Is not at the plant. The oxygen plants only grow in the starting biome. They only grow in the starting biome. So the oxygen plants that they do. Next to the generators. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, yeah, you're right, because... Oh, I should pause that for a second, because these produce 4,000 milligrams a second of carbon dioxide. And how much do one of these cost to run when they're domesticated? Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, 500 milligrams a second. Has only squash. Yeah. Okay, so let's cancel that. Let's actually put you... I'll actually grow it in here because this will kind of trap everything. And if I did the math correctly, there should be 8 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should work. And then why do I keep on pausing? I need to check this first. I do appreciate all the tips. Sorry about that. I didn't see it. I was so focused on this. I'm assuming like before, because I don't have anything, I'm just gonna go with the care package this time, which would be totally fine. I do appreciate you stopping out, though. Like I explained earlier, this is my first time actually trying the new DLC. I've had it for a minute, but, until, he dropped the seed for the Chaos Crew, I hadn't really jumped into playing it yet. I was kind of waiting, not really for any reason, just kind of waiting to see when I wanted to. And I was like, no better time than now. Why are we not building these? Because I have too many things at 7? No? Okay, now we're building it. How much dirt do we have? 40 tons still, so I'm good on that front. I'm trying to see if there's anything other than the plumes that we might need to worry about down here in this area. Because they eat these, which means... Oh, what do I need to shear them? I'm assuming the shearing station, which is probably up here. Shearing station. I think that's actually worth it to potentially get reed fiber. Switch. Oh, water, water, water. Don't forget about water. Why is no one emptying this? It just seems like no one wants to empty. Is that a specific priority? Empty storage. Okay, can we just, like, temporarily have you two... There we go, Rowan. I just needed some water. No one wanted to get me any water. Okay, so now that this is producing carbon dioxide down here... Oh, okay. That's actually good to know. Huh. Okay. Plant these guys up to 0 degrees. Wow, that's a really good temperature range. Okay, so with that producing carbon dioxide, I'm going to actually disable this building. Disable building. So they stop putting stuff in it. Can we crank these up to a 7, just like my other guys? And you up to a 6. Okay, that'll take care of oxygen, because I'm getting desperately low. I'm kind of thinking maybe about, digging up some oxalite and potentially having them move it to over here, just because I kind of feel like it might be getting a little desperate in terms of oxygen. Closest bit I have is probably right here. So I'm just gonna dig that up, cancel this because I actually don't need that, and then just try and cart some of this oxalite over. Food is getting rough too. Dig these guys at a 7 so they can hopefully get in there. Same with here. And then dig up that one and that one. Actually, I shouldn't need to cancel uproot because I'm pretty sure the auto harvest should take care of it anyway. So I won't even worry about that. What else? What else? Up here. I could get to these two if I need. Same with that one. But I need to get into here. Mammoth to save laid an egg and keep the population stable. True. Feeds 20 dupes a day. Wow, that is a lot. And I'm assuming they just drop normal meat. Let's just search them because I hate how it doesn't give me all the stats that I need to look at in there. Yeah, they drop 22,000 kilocalories of meat, and I'm pretty sure once you cook that up, that gives it a little bit extra. It's not double. Okay. Still, that's quite a bit. Okay, so we just need to make sure they have enough room. And how do... I'm assuming based on, if I judge it based on other things, which is like 50 cycles in. He's got 80 Mammoth patties? What? That's a lot of clay. I don't remember exactly what it turned to, but... Right there. Okay, 120 kilos. Okay, so for every 120, it's 88. I just gotta look out for the eggs, because I'm not really seeing any eggs right away. So I'm assuming they're not old enough, which is fine. That's actually a good thing, because if they were too old, then they wouldn't produce an egg. But we do want them to produce eggs. Okay, Oxalite. Can we move this? I just want a bit of oxygen up here, if possible. With all these guys running, that should be eating through that carbon dioxide, and then obviously my dupes will exhale, and they'll also produce. And I'm pretty sure something produces wood. These guys produce wood. But to produce wood, they need to be sheared. So I just really need to get that shearing station up, it seems. Because everything seems to need to be sheared. They grow to be 200. Yeah, I saw their age, but or I saw the max age being 200, but what I don't know is what temp or what age that they typically lay their eggs. Like I think it's, if I remember correctly, I don't know. I think it's like 75%, so I think for them it'd probably be like age 150, but I don't know if that's the correct number. Ooh, I need to get up here too. Just kind of give myself access to as many wild plants as possible. What is this? What is this? There's like so many new creatures. I think it's 133. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I did see down here that they have this temperate biome down here. I don't know if there's a forest next or below that as well. I haven't got that far. What I did notice was this new guy up here, though. I'd never seen these guys either. Oh, there's actual mercury. It's cool to see it in ore form. Or not ore form, in metal form. Okay, what do these give me? Bonbon trees synthesize light to produce nectar. Oh, that's why the shine bug's here. Can it even survive here? Temperature. Comfort range is between 10 degrees and 40 degrees. And what do these guys give? I should pause because I don't actually know what my dudes are doing down there. Our character who produce ethanol by sipping nectar straight from the bonbon tree. Okay. So they eat this. This takes light to grow and it produces nectar. Does it say what light it needs? It doesn't say how much light. does any light work? Because we could theoretically grow those right by the printing pod if I got their seed. They require snow to fertilize, though. It's the most complicated? Oh, and then we got this bad boy over here. What makes it so complicated? Down to -15. It can even grow in a vacuum. Oh, probably keeping the light consistent, maybe? Need to be very cold. But it says only -15. I'm pretty sure if I come down here by the pod, it's only -28 here. I guess as time goes on, I'll need to keep it cold. A lot of light. That's what I was worried about. I don't know how much light it needs. Because it doesn't say. What about here? Oops, sorry. I know I bumped that. Bon tree. How much do we need? It doesn't say. I really wish it would tell you. But that may come in time. Maybe that was an oversight. Station. Shearing station, which is exactly what I was hoping to get to. Because we can go station, shearing station. Place this, I don't know. I'm thinking the most amount of them are up here. Probably right there. But I think this probably only works in a stable, if I remember correctly. So let's just run this bad boy up here and see what we do. What top is this? The trunk. The light level of the branches. Okay. Well, with this guy here, and he's producing like 1800 lux, it's not getting any production. And it doesn't really say why it's not getting any production, so I'm assuming it's because it doesn't have a high enough light level. So that's gonna be a rough one, that's for sure. Oh, why did I lose the support for these? $10,000 lumens? Oof. That's gonna be a rough one. Okay, what scale growth? 100%. So yeah, we should be able to get wood from you. If this does need to be in a thing, which I'm thinking it will, I can just throw a door over here and a door right there. Yeah, I saw the nectar production halted. It's at 0%. That's what I mean. Even with, like, this guy being right there at 1800. Oh, wait. It says at the top. Oh, okay. Is that what you were talking about? Oh. What is entomb defense? This plant's ability to unentomb itself from unstable elements is currently disabled. Okay. It's currently lit. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't produce any... Yeah, I see that. It doesn't produce any nectar, but it is growing. Research. Let's do the last few that we need in regular. Can we quickly patch this up as soon as possible? We're literally losing all our carbon dioxide. Okay, now that I found the wall this way, maybe it's worth trying to continue to expand this way. Let's go ahead and dig at a 5. Over this way. And then let's just continue on as far as it goes. Oh, it knocks off snow. That's cool. I'd like to see actually it do that, because I think that'd be an interesting animation to watch. Any light level, but the trunk produces nectar based on the amount of light. Okay. Interesting. So what do the branches then turn into once they're fully grown? Come on, let me grab a branch. Oh, right there. Oh, branches can be harvested for wood. Oh, that's cool. That's actually pretty handy. Because there seems to be so many sources of wood in this. Food is actually looking a lot better than I thought it would. So that's a good thing. Sureberry, that is this stuff, right? This, yeah. That's why it's looking so good. I really need to get more seeds, so I'm thinking about just continuing to go and dig more of these little treasure spots or whatever you call them out. This one, this one. Let's actually try and prioritize this one a little higher because I don't want to risk not being able to get it. Dig this up. It's hard because I'm trying to maintain as many natural plants as I can until I have the ability to potentially like pip plant or whatever I may need. Because I don't even know if there's gonna be pips on here, or if like there's any way to get pips. That's all gonna be something I have to figure out in time. That'll destroy all that. Can one of you lay an egg already? Pips are on the planet. Nice. I was hoping so. There's gonna be so many germs in there. Yep, that is incredibly... what I usually actually do about those is I usually just build inward, so it's honestly not gonna be that big of a deal once I get to it. So I'm not too worried. If I want a bunch of obsidian, I can go in and I can destroy these. It's warmer. True, true. I do see, like I said, when I come in here, it's at least 34 degrees down here. So I'm assuming somewhere along the lines of like this part, this all down here starts to become warmer. And then I'm gonna assume it's probably going to be a regular magma at the bottom. What do we call it? Magma biome? I don't really know what else to call it. Because it's either that or it's going to be ice, but I'm assuming it's just going to be normal. Okay, what do we want to research next? This one, and then the last two. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure how they're not all suffocating, because the levels of carbon dioxide buildup are rough. I'm a little confused what's happening. Oh, these only do milligrams a second. Okay. And this produces, yeah, 4,000 milligrams a second. And the dupes only produce 2,000. So I'm confused why it's not able to keep up. Or at least why it's not dropping down. That's, I guess, a little more what I'm confused about. Because all this should fall down. Maybe I'll just open it up a little wider, because now I do have access to airflow tiles. Granted, I don't want to use all my metal right away, but... Oh, here, I was right. It is out of sight of a stable, so let's throw a door here and a door here. I don't know exactly how big that room's gonna be, but I think that should be fine. And then I can move these guys in here, because all they eat is pike apple. There's no pike apple in there. You think they would eat off of these, or do they have to be on the ground level? Because if I check out Phlox Fawn, they drop 1,600 kilocalories, which honestly isn't a lot. But that's over how long? 100 cycles? Yeah, that's horrible. Okay, so those guys will just be good for wood more than anything. So I'm just not even going to worry about this for the moment. But let me think about this for a second. Oh, they can eat out of planters. Okay, that's cool. I wasn't actually sure if they'd be able to or not. Then maybe it would be worth throwing a door on here, because the room that it needs to be in is the stable, I think. Side of a stable, which is 96 tiles, and this right here is only 68. So I'm gonna throw this down here. Deconstruct this. Deconstruct the power wires. Yeah, I was gonna say, is it really worth doing all this when I'm struggling with oxygen and food? But yeah, it'll be fine. Oh, that's rough, though. Because then I won't be able to reproduce if I don't get the seed. Reproduce the plant if I don't get the seeds. Oh, why does it do me like this? Why does it do me like this? I'll have to wait for that to finish before I harvest. Or I guess I could do this same thing. Actually, let's cancel that. Let's just do an extra door. And then I need power wires, obviously. Which is going to be expensive. He's looking for food. How long do these plants take to grow? 36 cycles. The feeder. True. And they just eat off of... Is it the pike apples? Yeah, pike apple bush or pike apple? What is the bush? It's... Oh, okay, that's just the planted form of it. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw a little critter feeder down here. And we can restrict it to be like a low amount. And then hopefully that should be fine for them. Just gonna move, I don't know, 3 of them? No, let's just do 2 for the moment. Because I don't want to overdo the room with eggs when they start... Oh, someone left an egg. I should actually check if there's any other eggs. Balmimi. Balmini, sorry. I still don't see any down there. Luckily, food's not the big thing at the moment. The issue that is really big at this moment is oxygen. But I'm not really worried, because when I look in the parts that it's low, it's at like 500 grams, which is bad, don't get me wrong. I would like it to be better. But it's not like here where it's like 20 to 100. That's when I'm really getting worried. Is it worth using another one of these? Because I don't have a lot of wood. 10 tons. I mean, what do I need for a desalinator? Desalination. Why don't I just search it? Why do I just keep trying to look for stuff? Desalinator. That's not what I meant. Right there. Desalinator. Okay, that's the next research that I can do. And then if I can come down here, I can pump up the brine. I think it needs to be warmed up though. Yeah, the idea is to get to electrolyzers. That's why I was checking for the desalinator, because I have brine here. The only other option potentially would be to use this guy and to get the bottled form, and then to break the bottles. Or not break the bottles. I could use a bottler and have it just empty it. But I don't know if I want to do that, or if I just want to try and get the desalinator up and working, and then I could just pump brine through the desalinator, get regular water, electrolyze that, and then use the hydrogen for power. But I think it might get too desperate before that in terms of oxygen. So maybe it might just be worth trying to... Does the water, when it's sitting in a bottle here, does it turn back to ice pretty quickly? I missed warmer water close by. Okay, hold up. Let's look at our temperature. The only thing I'm seeing in terms of closer, I have these two things here, which I'm actually okay with spoiling with the priority menu. I don't actually care, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly priority this them. Quickly is relative. And just see what we roll. Carbon dioxide, natural gas. Okay. Well, natural gas technically does get me water. Am I not seeing something else? Oh, that's interesting. Must be something wrong with that mod. That's okay. Huh. To the bottom. Oh, polluted water. How did I miss that? It's literally just looking me right in my face. Oh, okay. That could actually get me quite a bit of water. Or quite a bit of oxygen. Because if I go to the research and I check out my... Salt water. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. It's close, but I haven't opened it up yet. So what I'm gonna do is someone awake? I think Ash can. There we go. Can we move you all the way down here, buddy? Were you in the middle of harvesting? Nope, okay. And that should unlock this part of the map. But even if it doesn't, what I can do is I can set a 6 right here. And let's just try and get us access to some water. That makes sense. Usually what I try and do, I don't exactly have any thoughts 100% in mind, is I just kind of try and open up the map a little. So I went right here. I started going left here, but as you see, they're just not going for it. But that probably has to do with my priorities and everything, because I keep just jumping all over the place, but you know how it goes. Hydrogen areas, open salt water. You're right, I do see that. There's salt water up there that's actually quite warm. What are you doing, sir? Oh, you're going to cook. That makes sense. First time I've probably seen you cook at all. Oh, you can't do it because you don't have the skill yet. I forgot they can't move critters without, whatchamacallit? Why can't I think of the name? Critter ranching. So, based on the way you're talking, then I'm assuming you potentially already started the Chaos Crew play along yourself, then? Okay, this guy's almost done with his. You've almost built that. Nope. Can we... Okay, I think you actually might be going for it. Nope, dirt. This will actually be my very first, so digging there takes a bit. Oh, yeah, you did start. Okay. But as I was saying, oh, what was I saying? I don't know. My mind blanked. Oh, this is my first Chaos Crew play-along. I've never actually, done it before. I always thought about it, always thought it would be something interesting to do. But since I started streaming again, I just figured, you know, it'd be a really cool thing to try out. Okay, no, don't run away. Don't run away, Rowan. We need you to go as far over here as you can. And what that'll do is that'll open up so much. And there's the saltwater geyser. Okay. That's actually really good, because not only does that help temperature-wise, I believe once the salt water mixes with the cold atmosphere as well as all the cold rock and everything, it should keep it within reasonable temperatures. And also, I should be able to pump this hydrogen gas into a hydrogen generator if I need. What I think I'm gonna do, and I know this sucks because I just started getting to somewhere good, but I think I actually am gonna wrap up the stream, and the reason I'm gonna wrap up is because I already see that I'm at 2.5 hours, in the game itself, so I'm assuming the stream is pretty close to that. But I'm really enjoying how this is going, and I definitely think that I want to continue to stream this, continue to document my progress as I go along. But I do appreciate you stopping out, and I do appreciate anyone else that stopped out and enjoyed the stream. And so, thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed. Anytime. I really enjoy streaming. The idea that I go by with streaming is I I want to play the games that I enjoy, and if anybody else enjoys them too, then that's really amazing, and I enjoy that. So, thanks again, and good night.